Greetings, this is Miss Jackson. I was going to make a really quick video going over the third grade newsletter and how you can kind of navigate it to best support your child's learning. So on the math website, the third grade math website, my goal is to upload every newsletter from every week so that if your child loses theirs on the way home, you still can find it, a digital version to look at. When you go, or if you go to the third grade math website, you just have to go to the newsletter tab at the top right, and then that is where the newsletters will be uploaded. I'll pull one up, and it will look exactly like it does on the paper copy that your child's bringing home, just this one has more pretty colors on it. When you look at this, I tried to make sure that most of the reading was on, or the language arts stuff was on the front page. And what I really want to make this video for is to go over where you see it says, like under reading towards the bottom, it says IXL code CXN. And you'll see that again on the bottom left under the red heading where it says ELA focus, IXL code NVB. You'll see it again as you go to the back page under math. We have a couple of IXL codes. The back is where you'll find most of the science, social studies, and math things, as well as some contact information. The QR code to take you to the math website. On the front, we'll have upcoming events in the bottom right corner. You'll have your spelling words, various vocabulary words for different subjects, and kind of just what's being learned in general. Back to those IXL codes, which is what I really wanted to make this video for. We use IXL in all subject matters in, I think, all elementary grades now. And IXL is wonderful, and I hope to make an IXL specific video one day. I just am trying to reach out to IXL to get a demo student account because I don't obviously want to use any of my actual students' accounts to show this, because then that would be releasing all their personal information, and nobody wants that. But the one thing I can show you about IXL right now is how to use these IXL codes to support your child's learning. The language arts teachers, as well as Ms. Hanson and myself, are picking different topics to really focus on each week. And each teacher is trying to pick 2 different topics for your child to really go home and hone in on. These are going to be some foundational topics to help them understand what we're learning that week. And each week it will change. So where you see here, it says IXL code CXN. How to use that is to go to your child's IXL and log in. From there, you're going to want to find this magnifying glass in the top right-hand corner, and I wish I could circle it, but I can't, but it's just right over here by the bell. Once you pull that up, you will put in the code. So in this case, that one was CXN. When you search that, it's going to bring you exactly to whatever class that's working on, whatever they're working on. So this looks like it's some language arts things. Identifying story elements. Let's go back and let's go find a reading code or a math code. The first math code we have is 8VB. Again, find the magnifying glass, put in 8VB. That is relating addition and multiplication for equal groups with factors up to 5. That's all you have to do to use those IXL codes at home. Now, if you don't have access to the internet, unfortunately, that's not really going to be very useful to you. That is why we are also sending home in math some paper extra practice support to help support your child's learning. When you get on here, you will see, and I'm looking really hard to make sure this is just the generic teacher's account. Yes, it is. You will see over on the right-hand side, and I really wish it would let me get a pen. Look, here's a pen. I'm going to try it. This SMART score out of 100. You really want your child to work on this skill until their SMART score is at least an 80. That's kind of the goal. That means they've got a very good understanding of whatever skill it is. And that's whether this is in math, reading, writing, science, social studies, whatever it may be. You want the SMART score of 80. And you'll see that as you answer questions, the SMART score will, if you get it right, go up. If you miss it, it'll go down, and it's going to keep fluctuating until you get a SMART score of at least an 80. Now, if you want to push it to 100, that's fantastic. Down here at the bottom, you'll see some supports built in. That is, if you're struggling with this, you can watch these little video lessons, look at worked examples to see exactly what they're wanting. Up here, watch a video or learn with an example. Those are all there to help support if your child is still struggling with how to do this successfully. Okay, that I think is going to be the entire video for the newsletter. I really just wanted to point out those IXL codes so that you can help understand what those are and how we're using those to help support your child's learning. As I said, I'm hoping to make an IXL specific video one day. IXL is phenomenal, and the support it has built in that is individualized to each specific student is amazing. Once I get hopefully a demo student account, I will pull that up and show you how you can use that to target exactly what your child needs work on, and kind of maybe move past the stuff that they've already mastered, and maybe they're working at a fourth, fifth, sixth grade level. You might not want to focus on those things as much as something that they have a little bit of a deficiency in. So if I get that Excel video uploaded soon, hopefully ish, I will send that link out. For now, this is just a how to navigate our newsletter video. Thank you.